Namibia seeks to strengthen its systems to be better prepared to effectively deal with natural disasters, including drought, floods and diseases such as COVID-19. Cabinet has therefore directed that the National Disaster Risk Management Policy be realigned in order to address contemporary challenges.
Cabinet directed the Office of the Prime Minister to develop standard operating procedures and formalize data and information exchange among various stakeholders. Cabinet approved the development of appropriate curriculum and teaching material on disaster risk management and climate change adaptation. Cabinet directed the Office of the Prime Minister, in collaboration with the relevant stakeholders, to develop a national disaster risk management awareness and communication strategy.
Workers' plight also featured prominently at the Executive Chamber. Cabinet has directed the Ministry of Labour, Industrial Relations and Employment Creation to table a convention of the International Labour Organization on decent work for domestic workers in the National Assembly for ratification.
Cabinet authorized the Minister of Labour, Industrial Relations and Employment Creation to table the ILO Convention on Decent Work for Domestic Workers, number 189 of 2011, and ILO Convention on the Elimination of Violence and Harassment in the World of Work, number 190 of 2019, in the National Assembly for ratification.
Establishment of a sovereign wealth fund is another important tool that needs to be enacted as soon as possible.
Cabinet approved in principle for Namibia to establish a national sovereign wealth fund, and Cabinet directed the Ministry of Finance to constitute an interinstitutional team to finalize the appropriate model and implementation of the sovereign wealth fund for Cabinet's consideration and approval.
Cabinet has further approved in principle the Anti-Corruption Amendment Bill and referred it to the Cabinet Committee on Legislation for scrutiny before it can be tabled in the National Assembly. Jeff Tashihomino, NBC News, Windhoek.